For the past 5 months, I have been running from a group known as the Silence. These players have gone around killing anyone they can, and they suddenly decide they want to remove every weapon that makes this server unique. But once an item was brought into this server that could give me infinite control over them, I knew I needed it. This all begins when my base was found and griefed by my enemies. The 3 players who griefed my base had been hunting me since I joined the server, and now had found the only place I could restock after being jumped by them. After reconvening with my teammates on the nearby island, we chose to fight the enemies. See? My god, bro, I lagged out. After a little bit of fighting, my internet lagged out and the fight ended abruptly. However, I realized something after this battle. During the fight, it seemed that my enemies were focusing my teammates over me. This was weird, because for the past 2 months, they have targeted me in every fight, attempting to remove me from the equation due to my skill in combat. However, they suddenly switched up, and after a little bit of thinking, I realized that my teammates had one thing I didn't. Custom weapons. You see, this is the Smore SMP, with a plugin that adds dozens of custom items and weapons. In the fights from the day following, I noticed this trend more and more, that my enemies would target players who have custom items over those who didn't. This was when I came to the conclusion that my enemies had created a new team, a team whose goal is to destroy every custom weapon. My suspicions were confirmed a few days later when Daderator, someone known for manipulation and domination, made an announcement claiming that he would be removing every single custom item. And to be honest, even though these guys have been my enemies for a long time, I actually really supported this cause. The main reason for my deaths in the server is due to a weapon called the Sentry's Wrath, a crossbow which deals up to 5 hearts in a singular shot. Because of this, I decided to join my enemy's side. Dade, you know, there has obviously been a massive resistance created against you, right? I don't like to see a team being, like, outnumbered like this. You both know my experience with outnumbered fights in the server. That's why I want to help you. I want to be your spy on this team. I'm willing to, like, sign a contract for it soon to solidify that. I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh, you did.
And not to, you're not gonna do like your teammates and break a contract, right?
No. Half of my team is my ops,
wrong,
bro.
dog.
Half of my team is my ops, bro. I swear to God. No, I'm gonna pretend like I'm fighting you guys, but I'm gonna like be team griefing a little bit. I'll have to fight like seriously, but I'll like for a little bit. Sure. After this meeting, I was completely locked into silence. Over the next few days, whenever a fight broke out, I would be there, constantly making it more difficult for my teammates to fight and helping my true team win. They definitely needed the help too, as most of the fights ended up being something like a 4-on-2 or even worse. And as Dad recruited more members, I felt satisfied with my ability to aid them in winning this war and to remove custom weapons. Well, that was the direction I was going, until I noticed a trend. Every single day, more and more people would join the Silence, not just 1 or 2 total. Like 6, 7, 8. Their numbers kept creeping up, and soon I came to the realization that if I want to help the small team win, helping Dade is the exact opposite of what to do. Now, the Smore Avengers were the ones with the less members, and they needed me the most, and at this point I was conflicted. While I supported the goals of the Silence, the Smore Avengers needed my help and had better morals. So eventually, I came to the conclusion that if I was going to help anyone in this war, it was going to be the Smore Avengers. However, there's one issue. When I joined Daderator's team, I signed a contract, which forces me to stay on the team or receive a ban. So I just took the ban. Anyway, now I was a part of the Smore Avengers, and since I was banned, a lot has happened. The Smore Avengers lost like half their members. Some members of the Smore Avengers created their own mini faction inside of the group. Basically, the Smore Avengers is in shambles. With me unbanned, they yet again needed me, now more than ever. Luckily, a bunch of YouTuber guests would be joining the server for a few weeks for some sort of event. Since I knew a few of them, I decided to recruit one of them to join the Smore Avengers. Hey man.
Hey, you know what's that?
Let's go. Yeah.
Hey man, give me.
Probably.
I did not stand.
Take a few stacks. Prepare your armor and shield. 4 stack cap for a fight. And take this. Along with Hyper, I managed to recruit Ty, who if put on the server's tier list would literally be the best on the server. And after looking at our new recruits, I realized that we had only gotten 2 or 3 of the guests. Meanwhile, the Silence got about 6.
Okay, so, Psyker, do you and Valkanya want to join or not?
Drew, Just join us. Come on.
Alright, Skypop is with us.
This would become a massive issue, especially when the next day a session was going to take place. I had no idea what could happen here. It could be a fight, it could be a speech, it could be anything. I proceeded to the event with caution, hoping I would come out alive.
Obviously, as everyone knows, we're having events every Saturday, Sunday, I believe. The entire thing of this event is you guys will be trying to obtain something through some challenges. Whoever gets them all pretty much wins the war. And the item you will be wanting to obtain is this. This is an Infinity Smore. There's 8 in total.
If I win, does my dad come back?
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
can
wish
we get
everybody
Mr.
good luck
Busan?
with the events and have fun on the server.
Luckily, there ended up being no fight. Well, that was for like 20 minutes. After a little bit, I went to one of my teammates' bases where about 5 of the enemies were expecting me, including some of the new guests. Cornered, I had to talk to them in order to stall for my teammate's arrival.
Oh shit, I don't think I have feather fall.
Yeah, I'm becoming a Striker and Wiz right now. I'm not like to do that.
What the
Actually,
hell?
wait, Wiz gave me this set.
And Falcon's here too. No! Stop!
Shut up, Mima Jenkins.
Right.
Are you fighting?
I'm getting invited to a group chat.
Wait, are they fighting you?
I'm gonna join the group chat. I'm gonna talk.
Oh my god.
What's good?
Alright, what's up, Nate?
What's
Hi,
good?
Nate. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to make it to the Super Striker 3000.
It's this
Okay, alright, just
that one. It's
Oh,
a big
man.
group.
Yo, hurry up, man.
bro, Nate, you guys are literally the
Oh! The foo is here! The foo is here!
Wait, where the squad?
Wait,
What's
no,
up, Foo Fighter?
Pot. On me.
Pods, I have no quotations. I need quotations.
We
Guys, can you pop
we
up?
just potted up, Ty.
Yo, wait, where are you?
Yeah.
Yo, the whole function's here, bro.
Get Falcon.
Oh
get
wait,
Falcon.
yo, wait. Ty,
Mark Falcon
Ty,
up, bro.
come here.
Call Falcon up.
Call me up,
I know
call me
I'm
up, call me up,
washed.
Jake.
Okay, wait, Ty, you have
Sigma.
sentries, right? Ty, you have sentries, right?
I'm winning this 1v3,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh wait, get Psyker.
Yo,
Get Psyker.
this
He's a
is
quick
so
drop.
sick,
Psyker's a quick drop.
Wait, yeah, wait, guys, I'm the one voting green. Let me keep on green.
I can't see anything.
Biggest bot burger in town.
Yeah? I'm 2v1ing with Otter the goat.
They're trying to.
I think Boney Head's coming.
Kill green!
Yo, green! I'll break the I'll axe. I'm gonna axe him with
Yo, wait, guys, I'm saturated. Yo, Wiz is chill.
They're leaving.
He's got us? Oh my god.
They're leaving.
Me and Ty was chilling.
Just try to waste Falcon's rolls. Try to waste
What the
Falcon.
frick am I being, bro?
I'm on Falcon you.
No, you're not. I don't believe you.
Yes, I am. No, I literally am.
Oh, he's boss!
Yo, don't let him get you.
I'm gonna try to get in.
That's crazy.
All sounds like.
Dude saying you're gonna join me. I got it.
This is a crazy fucking kill. Oh my god. Nate, you're in there by yourself. You got that.
That's fine, bro.
Otter, don't mind him
Wait,
out.
Wiz
Otter.
has invis on.
Nice.
Good shit.
Nice. Let's go, gang.
More right. Take more right.
Yeah. What? Which is the whip?
Yo, Wiz is so cooked!
I
You need at least 10 for this, bro.
Say Falcon, or should I say Flop?
positive. 4,000.
Okay, guys, you want home hostage?
He's digging down. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, Falcon's out, I think. After killing Grian, me and my teammates got on Falcon, but he escaped after a several-hour chase. Even worse, after this fight, Ty got kicked from the server because he was accidentally invited? How do you accidentally invite someone? Anyway, Ty was a huge advantage, and with him gone, the event coming up in 24 hours would not be easy. In this event, we would be competing for the first Infinity Smore, but we didn't know exactly how we would be competing. All we could do was hope to win.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yo, W Obsidian Farm, what the heck?
Mine. Everyone go. Hey, 2 and I will stand here.
Who's that?
Yo, cool, get one. Bot burger.
Imagine
them
just
trolling and
they just spawned a massive obsidian tower.
Yo, bot burger, bro.
So I need to go to the top.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you found it? What's in it?
I got it.
You found it? What's in it?
I got it. Glowing like what? Are you
No, I
sleeping?
can't. I'm on you.
I am out. I'd obtained the first Infinity Smore, and after mining out of the obsidian box, I considered running and just securing the Smore. But I can't. If I do that, I'll just be leaving my friends to die, and I felt that after a week of giving information to the Silence, I owe my teammates enough to help them fight. So, as I returned to the battlefield, I knew that dying and losing the Infinity Smore would not be an option.
Oh, dead! Dead!
I feel so bad.
Okay, boxes for water fight.
I'm good, bro.
Get there. This thing.
Yeah, no, the timer's like, yeah, that was Boneyhead. He wouldn't tell us.
The rest, I'll go help.
We're heading to 1500. Oh my god,
Wait, sorry, guys.
Having successfully warded off the Silence's attack, I felt like we could have a chance at obtaining all 9 Smores. However, something happened later while my team was just chilling.
And low key, I don't want Nate having the like Infinity S'mores thingy. So, X Factor gang, let's go ahead and go into our GC respectively.
What?
What?
If you remember the small faction within the Smore Avengers I mentioned earlier, that group consists of 5 players in our team. Cooldog, Hayden, Ray, Aiken, and Otter. For some reason, they chose to betray our team and suddenly started jumping too. I made my way over to protect my teammate, but a question lingered in my head. Why?
Oh, it's you.
Can someone DM to Empaz and I'm in a fight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, we're not allowed because there's less players on.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like this.
Cooldog, why are you betraying? Why are you betraying?
Pop me up. I need you to pop me up.
Come on, you get on 2, you get on 2.
Oh, like,
come back to me.
Nate.
Come back, go to the...
Oh, I see two.
Yeah, pop me up.
Good stuff! Good stuff!
Yes, okay, each us up. Yeah, well, we can't really. Camel.
Hello.
Look at all of the other stuff.
Oh my god, I think I made this.
Is there any other stuff here? There's not, okay.
After a little bit of fighting, I allowed Cooldog to escape the fight, and even now, I still didn't understand why they betrayed us. But after a little bit of time, Toon told me this.
Apparently, Cooldog, Hayden, and the rest of them betrayed because Nate got the Smore.
So basically, they betrayed the team because they wanted to keep me out of power, and later, Toon told me something else.
Team. And Cooldog wants to keep the S'mores from both of the teams.
However, I knew this wasn't their only goal. I knew that their true intent was to
ban you off the server.
And to say this wasn't demotivating would be a lie. The fact that 5 different people would betray the server's heroes just to be my enemies shows how much this server hates me. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I have been hunted for months, deemed as the villain, and truly, I have no idea why. They keep targeting me, they keep hunting me, and they keep griefing my bases. But even though I was worried, my teammates weren't. They just continued past this like nothing happened. And to be honest, even though an entire team wanted to end my life, they were right. With another Smore event in only 2 hours, wasting time thinking about some random people betraying me would be a bad idea. So I re-geared and got together with my teammates, but I was still super worried. And even going into this event, the Silence seemed super confident, and after losing the first Smore, they would have no reason to be.
Funny,
okay, I see it.
You do? Oh.
I'm gonna kill Drew.
I see it. I know where to. I'm not FBA. It's up a ladder, and then you have to like. It's like on the highest.
You know, sometimes bad things happen to good people. It's just the way things go. But sometimes those bad things can be so terrible that it flips your world upside down.
No. Oh my god, that's bad.
What the?
Naughty!
13 hearts. I took that much damage in a singular hit from one exploited weapon. Previously, one of my teammates had offered to hold the Infinity Smore I had while I fought in the second event, but in rejecting this offer, I had basically sold for my entire team. I felt so bad for doing this, because my teammates had put in so much effort to protect me and the Smore I held. After today, we were down 5 teammates, had sustained more deaths than the enemy team, and came out with absolutely 0 Infinity Smores. At this moment, I knew I owed it to my teammates to get revenge on the silence and take back the Smores that were rightfully ours. And a few days later, I actually got that opportunity. The X Factor and Silence were fighting at spawn. The only issue is that I don't like either of these teams. One is the literal definition of evil, and the other literally wants to ban me off the server. And just then I had an idea. I could fake fighting with the Silence to get on their good side, and eventually set a trap for whoever was holding the Infinity Smore, so I could snag it without them even suspecting me. Knowing this would be my only shot to redeem myself, I hopped into the battle.
Miserably every time.
Guys, I'm getting singled out with Nate. Just like letting you know.
You're better than them. No offense, Nate.
I'm cooking Hayden right now.
I'm 2v1ing, I would rather not do that.
Trying my best to get back.
Yeah, Loki, I think we run from this.
No way I'm out! No way I'm out! No way! If I'm out, that's embarrassing and I'm gonna rub it all in their face, dude.
I'm not two.
No way. No way we're going in. No way we're going in, right?
We had lost, but losing with the Silence kinda forced them to trust me more. But when Simply and Wiz individually asked me to go to spawn, I was super suspicious, but chose to anyway, hoping that I might gain something out of this interaction. Why you got 1 heart?
Just crit me.
Oh, I missed.
Yo, this guy.
Wait, Simply, why? No, Simply, why?
Goodbye, Smore SMP.
Wait, Simply, are you actually quitting?
Yeah, bro, I'm not playing this goddamn server.
Nate?
What's up?
Do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Smore SMP.
They had chosen to ban themselves. I had effectively gotten revenge, but it wasn't even remotely satisfying. I had hoped my revenge would involve some massive fight or insane trap, getting the Infinity Smore out of it, but it was as simple as my enemies just giving up. Although this kinda hurt me to see, I ignored it and moved ahead. I mean, why should I feel bad? There's a group of 5 people dedicated to making me meet this exact same fate. But there's something I haven't told you about this war. I don't really care for the custom items or the morals of any team. I want to prove that I'm innocent. I want to prove that I'm not the villain everyone says I am. I've wanted to live in peace for months, but because of the fact that I'm this insanely skilled player who just so happens to win fights a lot, I'm deemed unworthy of peace. Someone with no morals, no respect, a villain. These thoughts lingered in my mind over the next Smore event, causing me to lose my opportunity for that item. At this point, our enemy SX was holding 3 of the Smores, and as we entered the 4th event, we only had 3 people willing to fight. Morale had never been this low, and my entire team wanted to give up. However, I couldn't yet. I had to keep on fighting, so I showed up to the next event.
So basically, today, we will be doing King of the Hill. So essentially, we have built a hill. Every second you're on top of the hill, you get a point. The first to 300 points gets the Infinity Smore.
The event would be a King of the Hill event, where the first person to stand at the top for 5 minutes would receive the Smore. In a 3 versus 7, my team was basically hopeless to win, but we had to try. If we didn't, we would just be handing the win over to the opposition. Maybe, possibly, we could even break our streak of losses.
Oh shit, this is actually a good dog, bro. What the fuck?
What the hell, boy?
No, you screen share so I can watch.
I'm dead.
How are you dead?
I was on 2 hearts, bro.
What? Every single time, they have some sort of unfair advantage. Even with numbers of 2 to 1, they still needed to abuse an OP method called sentry spamming, which with enough people can quick drop a full 20 heart player within seconds. I thought that after Wiz had shown the power of broken metas, the server wouldn't want to use them, but the very people who want to destroy the overpowered strategies with custom weapons were now using them. I was the only one to die at this event, and again, I had not proven to the server that I was to be taken seriously, and that I was a hero. I only proved that I was a quick draw. I contemplated returning to the fight. My teammates weren't there anymore, so I would be fighting a 1v7. But with ender chests on me, I could restock on items like golden apples and ender pearls mid-fight, making it so I can pretty much fight infinitely. Even though this is against the server's rules, I didn't care at this point. Retrieving the s'mores had become my only goal, and anything other than that was not of my concern. I have to prove my worth. I have to prove that I'm a useful teammate, because if I don't, I'll just be that villain-viewed weak player everyone disses and doesn't take seriously. As I restocked my gear and returned to the King of the Hill location, I knew this was my final stand. Over the past few weeks, I've disappointed my teammates left and right, giving information to the Silence, losing the Infinity Smore, letting the X Factor escape, fighting with the Silence, never getting the Infinity Smore back, literally quick dropping this event, and never fulfilling my job as our team's best player. If there was any chance for me to prove to my teammates that I could be a valuable ally, it was right here, right now, killing all 7 of my enemies and winning every single Infinity Smore back. And after this, carrying my team to victory for the rest of the war and never dying again until we can save the server from evil and tyranny. With one shot, I knew I needed to take it. It was at this point that I was about to restock, but I realized that I didn't want to. I don't want to be seen as someone who breaks the rules. That's just gonna make me seem more like a villain. So I didn't restock. I let my enemies kill me. And that was the end of it. Restocking felt wrong. Everything felt wrong. Even though my enemies were willing to break rules to win, I just wasn't. Breaking rules to win would be stooping to the same level as my enemies, something I really did not want to do. Once I died, I was angrier than ever. I knew that I could take every single one of my enemies in a fight individually, but all clumped up, it was an impossible task. I wanted to take a break after this battle, but yet again, time would not allow me to. The next Infinity Smore event would be tomorrow, and instead of sulking over a loss, I chose to look at this a different way. Starting now, I would have to redeem myself, looking at every loss as a learning opportunity, trying something new in every fight, doing everything I can to kill my enemies even in outnumbered or unfair scenarios. I hope that with a new mindset, this war would become ever so slightly more possible to win. Once I showed up to next day's event, it thankfully didn't seem like a PvP based event. And I guess I have the worst judgment ever, because we ended up in a fight where Tips betrayed us, and I had no idea why. My bond with Tips was the only thing I thought I could fully trust on this server. Past every single battle, every single death, every single betrayal, and every single victory, Tips stayed beside me. My first teammate had gone against me. I would spend the next few days recovering from our losses. It was finally the end of the week, meaning we could have 7 days of a break. It was during this time that I began experimenting with different ways to kill SX, the player holding all of the Infinity Smores. While searching, I found a video by Cubic Meter, featuring a massive redstone contraption that works like a nuke. It can fire massive TNT payloads literally anywhere in the Minecraft world. I thought this could be the solution, but after checking the description of the video, I noticed it said that the orbital strike cannon doesn't work on paper servers, which is the exact server software that Smore runs on. But to be honest, I was kinda in the mood to blow shit up, so I got in the creative world to attempt to make the cannon work on paper servers. By the way, I don't usually do this, but I really need you to subscribe. I'm in a subrace with my friend Grian to 5,000 subscribers, and he's really good at editing, so please help me. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try something. Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, so, you know, I have actually no idea what I'm doing, but it seemed that no matter what I did, I couldn't figure out how to make the cannon work on paper. With that being a failure, I decided that the best way to kill SX would just be PvP, but I wasn't sure how. After all, he's the server's best PvPer, and if I try to fight him, he's gonna equalize me. We would need a way to ensure he can't escape us in battle, and eventually the answer was given to me. This is the player tracker, which as the name says, allows you to find exactly where an Infinity Smore holder is. With an item like this, there was no doubt that SX could never escape us. All we would have to do was get our hands on the item.
Oh, I'm so close. No, not that way.
Oh. What? fireball.
Oh my god.
Did you get it?
Wait, you got it?
My game lagged. What the heck?
Oh my.
You have it?
Yes! Did you get it?
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
I got it.
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Get out. Just run. I don't care where you go. Just run. Ooh.
Oh, bro, I'm so out of here.
Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out.
For the first time in a long time, we got a victory. Even though it might not have been an Infinity Smore, this item was plenty to not make me feel like absolute shit and continue fighting. I intended to keep this item on me, but my teammates had different plans.
What do you need in the return?
As in like a item to hold on to.
Like, we'll get you a s'more.
So at the start of the war, it was 4. I have 15 deaths now.
Yeah. I've died
I'm
once in the war. So, like, it's just safer in my
Yeah, but you play safe. I'm playing safe now. My teammate wanted to hold on to the player tracker. At first, I was like, hell no, fool, you ain't getting shit. Then I realized I, like, die a lot, and that's mostly because my enemies target me in every fight, as I mentioned before. Me holding onto the player tracker would be a major risk, because with one wrong move, the item could fall into the wrong hands. At first, I was hesitant to consider Toon's request. I worked for this item. There's no reason he should get it. But then again, the point that I die a lot was relevant, and after a lot of convincing, I chose to just give in and allow Toon to hold the player tracker.
Alright.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Player tracker. Nobody's on, but still. Yo!
Trusting Toon with such a valuable item was something I wasn't particularly sure of, but I knew it would most likely be safer in his hands. A couple days went by and Toon asked me to go to his base for a quick meeting. Right now, I was 200% sure he was going to blow me up with 10,000 TNT minecarts, but I just went to listen to what he had to say regardless.
So, don't tell this to anyone. Let's say there's a couple moles in that other team, you know. The SX is not contracted.
No.
We're
about to get like 5 s'mores.
Yeah, we're gonna get the final s'mores and stuff.
So yeah, the guy holding on to literally every single one of the Infinity Smores had chosen to betray the silence and work with our side. This pretty much guaranteed our victory in this war, which I was happy about. This betrayal would be happening at an upcoming session, where all the Infinity Smore holders would be online, and sooner than I expected, the day had arrived. Me and my team got together and prepared for the final day of this war. Finally, after months of fighting, betrayals, contracts, traps, and more, this war would end today. This day would be the final day I would be bound to this permanent loop of battle after battle. I was so relieved, and as much as I was sad that this would be my final day fighting with my teammates, I was also glad to finally be rid of this cycle. Soon enough, SX gave the signal of his betrayal, and we all immediately went towards him to begin this war's finale. I see SX, I see his glowing, Why is he in a cave? What? Come on, Falcon,
I'm
Falcon.
on my way.
I'm gonna go Grian, I'll go Grian.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Only Green died?
Fighting Daderator.
We need to get out.
Did you not see me come with the tracker? I'm trying to get the Shoot, I get auto-attack off and
Let's go, Ryan!
What?
Let's go!
Okay, guys, stop talking. Stop. Take your course. I'm gonna kill Grian. I got it. What? I'm gonna green helmet snaps. I got him.
Let's go. I'll go.
Wait, SX Earth.
Big long
Sentry, bro.
That's just so much big.
Oh yeah, I'm also on 17 turns.
Guys, you guys want to go? You guys just go one match real quick? Yeah, you guys want to go one match. You guys want to go one match real quick? After over an hour of fighting, this was going absolutely nowhere. The only players who had died were those with little to no value. And as I was forced to retreat from the battle due to a lack of resources, I began to question everything. The war is supposed to end there. I wanted this to be the end of it, dude. Like, I really wanted it to be. Bro, look, like, do I even keep fighting, dude? I don't even know. The war was supposed to end. At this moment, I knew I couldn't fight any longer. I also knew that as long as I was on this server, I would be hunted, even if I left the Smore Avengers. There is a team dedicated to banning me off the server. They will not rest. But what if I give them exactly what they want? By banning myself from the server, I'll free myself from this endless cycle of war and conflicts. After a lot of questioning, I got my biggest enemy to a location and knew that today would be my last day on the Smore SMP. I'm right here.
You are.
Today was supposed to be the end of the war, and, well, I didn't, and, I have, what, 15 deaths. That is a lot. Couldn't leave conclusion. I don't want to fight anymore. Guys, I think 2 hours now. GG. And that was it. After months of fighting, betraying, backstabbing, escaping, dying, trapping, and so much more, I was finally free from the cycle. And even though I was trapped in the prison of banishment, I felt as though I could finally be at peace. During my time off the server, I had time to think, and during this time, I was regretting. I had never had a moment to think about my status on this server before, but now, with absolutely nothing to do, and nobody to fight, I had time. And during this time, I thought about everything I had done. From scamming Daderator on my first day to obtaining one of Minecraft's most powerful items. I had done so much on this server. And looking back, I wasn't proud of any of it. Yes, I've fought through tyrant after tyrant, challenge after challenge, but where did that get me? It got me here. It got me in a completely given up state. And soon, I realized that in doing all this, I had hurt everyone on the server. Daderator, who I scammed on my first day, I blamed for causing a war when, if I'm being honest, it was probably me. Wiz, the player who I killed for no reason, starting the server's entire conflict, and who I betrayed just because I felt like it, had quit the server completely because of my actions. For tips, I was never open to him about anything I was doing on the server. I tried to blame him for betraying me, but truly, we hadn't been close teammates for months. Hayden and Cooldog, who I hated for betraying my team and creating an alliance whose sole goal was to ban me, had done it purely because of my actions upon others. Throughout my entire existence on this server, I have attempted to justify my actions as self-defense, when realistically I started everything. It was all my fault. The conflicts, the wars, the betrayals, everything was my fault. Thinking anything but that would be a lie. And after realizing this, I realized many other things. Nobody on my team truly trusted me. Because of my tendency to betray people, they couldn't. And this made me realize that I was truly not a good person. I was the server's villain, and if anything, I deserved to be death banned, with no hope of return. But giving up is a mistake. Throughout the past 5 months, I have done nothing but give up, and I'm tired of it. When the Silence started gaining power, I gave up on them, betraying them and assuming I'm able to solve problems myself. I did a similar thing with the Smore Avengers, giving up on the war because it just didn't end and give me my perfect ending. Even with tips, I didn't try to recover our friendship. I've done nothing but give up during this past 5 months, and I won't let it keep happening! The past 160 days, I've caused battle after battle, conflict after conflict, and war after war. Every single action I take or move I make is followed in its wake by destruction or chaos, and I'm tired of it. I can't do anything on this server because everyone assumes it's an immediate power grab. And this is a consequence of everything I've done. I have caused too much damage. I am the bad guy. That doesn't mean I should just give up like that. Every single player on this server is relying on me to end this war and bring the server back to peace in one way or another. And it's time I give everyone what they need. Yes, I do deserve to be outcasted. I do deserve to be called villain. And I do deserve to be treated like a psycho. But that doesn't mean I can give up. Every time I do that, it just results in the server deteriorating more and more. And at this rate, the server will end because of me. I need to keep pushing forward. I cannot give up, and I will fight to the very end. In my eyes, there's only one way to go. one way that can repair everything I've done, and this is to become this server's true villain. Unleash everything I have on the members of this server and prove them right, that I am a villain. This is the only thing I can do to prove my worth to this server, to prove that I am to be taken serious, to prove that nobody should make fun of me. In order to become the villain, I will do whatever is necessary to kill everyone and make everyone hate me, ruining all of my relationships. Anything less and I'll be letting myself down. I will do anything to achieve my status on this server, whether it's betraying my friends or destroying everything. I don't care anymore. I will establish the most power I can as possible, as that's what needs to be done in order to prove myself. A few days later, my teammates chose to revive me, giving me the chance I needed to prove myself. I would spend the next few days gearing myself up, preparing for this war's true finale. Over this span of time, I would make sure to assist my teammates in winning fights. If they think they can trust me, the betrayal I have planned will hit even harder, and who doesn't like a good betrayal? Over the next few days, we would kill enemy after enemy, clearly establishing ourselves as the more powerful group, and making the Smore Avengers trust me ever so slightly more. And after a week or two of unimportant fights, the finale arrived, and to say I was nervous would be an underestimate. I'd already got the strongest player from all 3 teams in the group chat to discuss ending this war on my terms, establishing me as the prominent player. You see, during this time, I was preparing an ultimatum, a decision that I would give to the server if they wanted to see the SMP continue. If they chose not to accept this ultimatum, I would threaten to destroy the entire server. This way, I could prove that I'm to be taken seriously by my word, and soon enough, the finale arrived. It was surreal. I actually now had to act on what I had been planning for weeks. And after locking myself in, I got into VC with the team representatives and began to talk. So, basically, I want to make a little bit of an offer. You guys are fighting to destroy the cluster weapons. We're fighting to keep them. I feel like we should make a compromise. How about we ban the Sentry's Wrath and the Warping Wither Blade, but in exchange, we add a new item. That's the compromise, and then we can all like fight this more together and like all agree on one thing, and the war will end today. After plenty of attempted convincing, the various team leaders and Infinity Smore holders didn't agree to my deal. Now, I knew what I needed to do. If you remember earlier in the video, I referenced a weapon known as the Orbital Strike Cannon, basically a Minecraft nuke. I found out it doesn't work on this server, but nobody else knows that. If I can convince everyone that I have one of these set up and threaten spawn with it, I'm sure to be respected. The only thing that could go wrong is them calling my bluff. Over the past 2 or 3 months, there has been a bit of a war raging over the Incendium weapons. Let's say it hasn't had like a massively positive impact on the server. So, I called a meeting with 8 of both teams' most elite members. At this meeting, I have presented a compromise. However, if the representatives at this meeting do not accept this deal, there will be consequences. I have created a team of 5 players that are very elite on this server. If this compromise is not accepted, we will level all of spawn. We will destroy every single structure and base we find. We will chunk ban every single player and 10 chunk radius around them. You know, we will overload this server with so much data that it will end the server. If you wish to keep Smore Season 4 alive, consider my words wisely. Do you accept this compromise? Team leaders, come to the stage and tell me now. Because we are not fighting today. I will not let this war go on any longer. Immediately, the server broke out into panic. Everyone was confused. This day had gone from an event where everyone was supposed to fight each other to everyone against me, and I was willing to do whatever it took to prove my power. I had given the server 5 minutes, and I assumed they wouldn't call my bluff on the cannon. But then, they were silent. I thought that if they wanted to save the server's spawn, they would be more quick to reason than this. Immediately, questions flooded my mind. Do they know the cannon doesn't work? Are they covering spawn in water to prevent the TNT cannon from even damaging it? Do they even care about the server? These thoughts raced through my mind, and as the timer I had given the server ran out, I rejoined the VC to hear their decision. Have you, registered?
Oh, wait, hold on.
We've decided.
Wait, what are you
I
doing?
think you can take it.
What have you chosen to do?
Yeah, Nate, we've decided, this is our little bunker.
We're not compromising.
Yeah,
we're not doing
let's get
that.
some water in here. Let's get some water in here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Nate, no balls. Do it, no balls.
Okay.
Yes, we're sure.
Doing it! Oh, it's
100%.
Oh my god, you won't. Like, you won't.
I'm giving you 100%.
You're not doing nothing.
No, if you actually had it, you wouldn't give it some more
Nate.
chances.
Well, you're good. Nate.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna flip a coin.
Well, you wanted this, so... They had called my bluff. Immediately, I was embarrassed. Everything I had done to earn respect and be recognized on the server was for nothing. At this moment, I wanted to go to spawn myself and blow it up, but I knew that was where they were negotiating a war's end. it would be useless. I headed to spawn anyway, but just as I thought, they had covered it in water. Even if I had a functioning orbital strike cannon, it would not have worked. And this was when I realized, I just lost everything. In my greed for power, I lost everyone I care for. My allies, my teammates, those who have been with me through thick and thin. Everyone is gone. I had united the entire server against me. The conflict over custom weapons was over. Everyone wanted me dead. While staring at the crowds of people celebrating a war's end, I knew something that was true. Everyone had won this war. Well, everyone except for one person. Everyone except for me.